So guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm just starting right now and I'm checking everything if everything is working right now. So I think we are live on air here. Let's check it if everything is working. Of course, leave a comment and leave a like behind already. Welcome to the stream, guys. So I need to check this. And I think everything is working well here. So we got a lot to discuss on this live stream. And let me check. I think the background music is a little bit too loud right now. But we got already 7 viewers in here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to discuss a lot of things here. We're going to talk about the trade we did yesterday. About Bitcoin against gold chart, the death cross, the head and shoulders. There are multiple head and shoulders forming right now in the 4 hourly, as you can see in front of you. We're also going to talk about the breakup pattern of Ethereum. We're going to talk about some bullish and bearish divergences here on the channel. And we are also going to talk about some projects here, about Polka Starter and also about our Twitter page that is growing like crazy. Because, of course, the Crypto Zombie and BitBoy gave us a shout out. So I want to thank you guys already for that. So I think everyone is coming into the stream right now and it is looking good here. Already got 5 likes in, so make sure to smash up the likes. And Bitcoin is right now, if we look to this exact moment here, Bitcoin is right now getting a bounce from this descending triangle here, from the bottom support here. So it's interesting if Bitcoin can hold this level. That's the real question we got here. Can Bitcoin hold this level? So I have to do one more thing real quick here. So let me see. Okay, I think everything is working right now. Yeah, it's working. I'm sorry guys for this last check. So now we are basically ready to go into the stream. So let's first discuss this pattern, of course, because right now it is looking like we are getting some support. And the only thing that is a little bit unfortunate here that on the 4 hourly time frame, we do have a lot of volume, so it maybe is indicating that we are getting a valid bounce here. So it was a good opportunity to maybe scale in along here. I wasn't paying attention, so that I couldn't do that. So if we get another retest, I'm maybe thinking on putting a live trade here in the stream here. And I see High Games from Chompo Games. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So make sure to say something in the comments and make sure to smash these likes up. We have 14 viewers right now, and of course, as you may know, we smashed through the 200 subscribers today. So I want to thank you guys all for smashing that subscribe button here on the channel. It's really lovely that we can, that we reached this goal already so fast here. So let's get into the charts here. Okay. So we also got this potential head and shoulders forming here on the Bitcoin chart, what can also lead to some more bearish momentum. But of course, if we want this head and shoulders to play out, we want to see a break through this previous support level, because this is really significant support. And maybe the whales are just playing some games with us right now. So Toy Wolf is also in the stream right now. Where to long from here? Okay, we're gonna discuss that in a second. Jaylee, you had an opportunity to maybe open a long here at this support line, but right now I'm actually anticipating a breakdown. I'm actually thinking that the market is more likely to go down right now. Guess the Ether all-time high party was very early. Yes, we will discuss Ethereum later on in the stream, but I don't think we have to be that bearish on Ethereum right now, because Ethereum is looking more bullish than Bitcoin at this moment right now. But yeah, the all-time high party was a little bit too early. But of course, it was an early all-time high party, so the all-time high is still coming. I can I can most likely say that with full probability. So right now, if we are going to see a breakdown here, of course, with the 4 hourly candle close below it, I really want to see a close below this support line here. If we get a close below this support line, I will think we'll go most likely to these lower levels of maybe 27k here or 23k. And so we are probably going, I'm probably going to play this. I'm probably going to play this with some long positions here, because of course we are probably going to get a bounce from here. Maybe it's really short term, but of course we want to do some short term trades here. If we get a bounce here, maybe go higher, retest this, and we go down below once again. So that's probably a situation that is really likely right now for Bitcoin, because it is showing us some more downwards momentum here. Of course, with this descending triangle here, it is showing that we have a bearish buyer's pattern here. And also, again, a lower high here, what's not indicating all too much bullishness here in the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is going to 20k. Is the Bitcoin going to 20k around, or are we expecting to fall to 24k? So that's maybe also the main topic here of today's video, because everyone is anticipating the Bitcoin fall to 24k. And of course, I got this support line at the 23.8k level. And if Bitcoin ever touches this, I will most likely put in a long, and I will buy some more Bitcoin, because I don't think it's really likely to go this low, because right now the whales are just manipulating the market here. They are trying to scare you off. They are trying to sell, to push you into selling your Bitcoin. So don't get fooled by these whales. These whales just want to accumulate more. And you know, all the big parties are stepping in there, the big institutions. They want to get into Bitcoin here, and they want you to sell your Bitcoin. So just be careful with that. Don't try to short the market here of this breakdown, because we also saw in the previous bull runs. I will show you this one. We saw a lot of fake outs. And it was here when we broke the old all-time high. Let me set it on a logarithmic chart here, because this is so interesting. Okay, this is this one. Look at this. We broke the all-time high. Let me see. It was this one. So here we peaked for a new all-time high. Of course, we had a blow off top. We went lower, and right now it's the exact same happening for Bitcoin here, because now we're getting rejected and going lower. And here they are just liquidating all the short sellers. They're just liquidating all the short sellers that are trying to long the market here. So be careful. They are trying to manipulate the market here, and they are trying to get all these short sellers, all these long sellers out of the market. So be careful of shorting the market, and of course be careful for trading right now, because it can get really volatile right now. It can get really heavy right now. The price can shift a lot in these coming days here, because we are getting to the end of this descending pattern here. I got a lot of chats in here. I got Semtex in. He says hey, and Tim Klinkerberg. So welcome to the stream, guys. I'm doing great, bro. Nice. So that's really great. Okay, so it maybe looks like that the support bounce that we are getting here is not all too significant here. But of course, we want to see the support bounce. If we want to see a clear bounce, we really want to see a bounce, breaking this resistance line, what was previous support here to the upside. And of course, maybe we want to touch this upside upwards, downward sloping resistance line here. That's also a really significant one that we want to touch here. And we got 21 viewers in right now, so make sure to smash the likes, everyone. Try to hit this to maybe 20 likes. If we can, it will be really amazing. So let's see what you guys can do here on the channel. Let's see what you guys can do here. So we're also going to talk about the golden cross, right? The death cross, not the golden cross. So I will take this chart here. This is maybe a little bit more clear. Let me show this. Okay, so let's get this chart here. On the 4-hourly, we got a death cross. So this isn't all too nice here for the Bitcoin price action in the immediate short term here, because this is indicating that we are going slightly lower and that we have some bearish momentum coming towards us. And let's see what the Bitcoin price did in the previous bull run when we had this bearish crossover. So okay, let's see. Okay, that's unfortunate that we can see it there. Maybe on this chart we can. Yes, we can. So this is the daily, but we have to look at the 4-hourly, of course. So let's see. Okay, we can see it on the 4-hourly. That's unfortunate, but on the daily, of course, it's more significant. When you get a death cross on the daily, it's more likely to go really in a steep downtrend here. But of course, you saw it here on the daily. We got a golden cross here and went immediately higher. And here we got a golden cross as well, and we went immediately higher. And in this bull run, we are getting supported. Almost, we didn't touch this red line at all, but this is the 200 weekly moving average. Kefko is saying hello. Welcome to the chat here, Kefko. So, yeah, this is likely a good support line here, but we're probably don't gonna touch it here. But let's look at the 4 hourly, because Bitcoin tends to fake out these death crosses, but it is really interesting to watch too. So look at these crosses, what they are. So this red line is the 200 weekly 200 moving average, and the green one is the 50 moving average. So when they cross, it signals a buy signal or a sell signal. And when the green one crosses the red one here to the downside, it's showing us a bearish trend is forming. So here, this was around February 25. We got a bearish crossover. We got a death cross, we call that. So we got a death cross and we went immediately lower. So that wasn't indicating all too much of a good trend here for Bitcoin. But it was also, of course, in the bear market, not the bear market, in the Corona dump here. But whenever here we went sideways, so then we got a lot of crossovers. In sideways action, we can get a lot of these crossovers. So maybe we are right now in some sideways action, but here it was really in this. Bitcoin wasn't knowing what they were doing right here. So Freddy says, smiley in the chat. Thank you for the smiley. We already got 15 likes in. Nice to hear this. So here we got a golden cross. Here we got a golden cross. You can see it. This one is a green dot here, and we went immediately higher with the Bitcoin price. Here we got a bear. Here we got a death cross once again. So we went lower. Here we got a bull cross once again, a golden cross once again, and we went higher. And now we are getting supported by this red line, the 200 moving average. And right now we broke this support line, of course, with the dump here previously. So that was really unfortunate that we broke the trend line. I mean, we broke the support line. And now we are forming this bearish crossover, this death cross. So what is indicating? So you're maybe wondering, what is this indicating right now? This is indicating probably some more downwards momentum here. But of course, maybe if we are in some sideways action here, but I don't think what is really likely, because you see the volume declining and you know we are in this descending triangle, we are going to see some major price action. So the indicators are actually telling us that Bitcoin will go down here. But of course, as I said to you before, maybe the whales are right now manipulating the market here. So it's really interesting what to do right now, because all the indicators are saying Bitcoin is going lower here, and the price will most likely dump a lot, maybe to 27K or maybe to 24K. But of course, this can be whale map. Maybe these whales are just playing with your head right now and wants to sell your Bitcoin so they can buy some more Bitcoin here. So let's first see what this bounce is doing, of course, because we want to trade in this channel at least for a couple days here, because I think before the 29th of January we're gonna see a breakout, like I told you in the video of yesterday. So you expect... Oh, you deleted your message. I was just reading your message, but you already deleted it, so it doesn't matter. If you have any questions, of course, tell them to me in the comments section here. So do you expect a death cross or a golden cross? Do you expect the golden cross to be followed by a death cross? Of course, when we get a death cross, we can get a golden cross once again, because it can be that we are just in sideways action and the indicators are going sideways as well, and we are getting golden crosses and bearish crosses, death crosses all over again. So it can be that we are just in some sideways actions and the indicators are cooling off here, and that we are getting a golden cross rather sooner than later once again, maybe in a couple days, starting of February. And of course, we are in big need to cool off these indicators here. So it is a good thing here, because if you look to the weekly time frame here, if you have a quick look to the weekly time frame, you still see the RSI of Bitcoin is way too overbought. The relative strength index is way too overbought right now. So let's put it out of a log scale here and look to the previous bull market. Wait, let me put it in a log scale actually, so you can see some more significance here. Because in the previous bull market, when it kickstarted, when we broke the all-time high, of course we peaked here, small peak, but when we broke it, we hit this level. Right now we went even higher in the RSI. So We were more overbought than the previous bull run, start of the bull run. So basically, I really want to see the RSI come down to the 56 level on the weekly time frame. My parents think you're that your analysis is amazing. They will follow you as well. Oh, Tim Klinkenberg, that's really nice to hear, man. Would be lovely. Of course, consider a subscription if you like the video, of course. And also, let's get in my Twitter real quick, because we already grown the Twitter account already to 212 followers. It's amazing to see, because also we got a shout out from BitBoy and the Crypto Zombie, and I really want to thank you guys for following me on the Twitter account and of course on the YouTube account and watching this live stream right now. I want to help you guys, so make sure to leave a question in the comments here. We might get a drop. We might need a drop to the 60 at least. Yeah, I agree with you. I think when we hit the 50 mark, it's most likely that we are ready to have another leg to the upside. Because in the previous bull runs, let me set this line here. I'll just show you real quick. I'll do this one. When you put a line here on the 50, and if we edit this line, and we set this one to 50 here, and let's do it red, make it red, and make it a little bit thicker. Okay, so look at this. This is the 50 mark. So not exactly at the 50 mark, but when you are above the 50 mark, it is indicating that you are in a uptrend on the weekly time frame. And when you are below the 50, you are in a downtrend on the weekly. As you can see here, we are on a downtrend. Here we are on an uptrend. Here we went below, we're in a downtrend, but we broke through real quickly because it was, of course, the Corona dump here. And here we went above the 50 and we went way too high above the 50. So now we really need to reset the indicators. And of course, when we hit the 60, I will already flip bullish once again. But I think if we can get a touch on the 50 on the RSI, on the weekly time frame, it will most definitely will be a good opportunity to maybe long again here in the market. Do you think the Bitcoin price will reach 50K by March? I think if we are getting to March, that the Bitcoin price will even be higher, to be honest, because these periods of resetting when we first broke the all-time high usually takes around what is it? This is 4 bars. It's 28 days. So right now we are January. I think in February we can already reach the 50K level. So that's really my expectation right now. You're good at the charts. Appreciate the explanation. There are few people talking about the depth cross. Yeah, it's really interesting, these depth cross right now, because it is indicating some more bearish momentum ongoing here for Bitcoin. But of course, as I mentioned, it can be a fake out. But I don't think. I do think we can see some more downward price action right now. But of course, it's better for the long picture because we need to cool off the market here. And also, let me see the dollar index here. Oh, maybe we can readjust this. So there is a potential head and shoulder right now forming for the dollar index here, but I don't think that it is playing out right now. I actually think we got a rejection here of the neckline, the right shoulder, I mean. So if this head and shoulders is about to play out, and maybe we are getting a fake out here, because I mentioned this in yesterday's video that the dollar index is getting maybe a potential head and shoulders here, and maybe I'd actually think the head and shoulders is right now invalid, or maybe if we can see a dump right now, it can still be valid. But of course, right now we are seeing the dollar index going higher and higher on the 4-hourly, and you can see the significance with Bitcoin, because the last, as you can see in the Bitcoin chart, the last two candles were red here, and if you look to the dollar index, they were green. They were green here. You can see. So that is indicating that when the dollar price is going up, the Bitcoin price is decreasing. So, of course, I don't want the dollar to crash here, but I think if we go lower with the dollar, it's already really good for Bitcoin. And we are right now in a bear trend here. We are in a downward sloping trend here on the dollar chart here. So we are in this downward trend here. And always when you go down in the trend, you see these small upwards momentum waves. And after these waves, you go down once again. And right now we are in this uptrend once again. We're most likely going to be getting a rejection from this dead cat bounce here. So that's a thing that I'm watching right now here on the chart. So most likely the Bitcoin price will surge higher when this index drops lower here. So let's have a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is right now really interesting. Everyone is watching Ethereum because the price action is way too fun to watch at. And we saw this this pattern playing out here. Give me a second. We have a possible situation here for Ethereum unfolding, and it actually looks like we haven't we got support here, and maybe there are too much lines for you guys here on the chart. I will try and make it a little bit more clear here. Wait, this is the parallel channel that we are watching also. I have to do this on this chart. Okay, so right now we are maybe forming this descending triangle here for the Ethereum price action. And it can maybe lead to some higher prices and some lower prices. Like I already showed you guys in yesterday's video, I already showed you guys some significant support and resistance level here on the Ethereum price chart. So I already told you guys, this level, we really need to hold this level. This is a really significant support level. And we also have to break this resistance level, because yesterday we were making a video right here. And some of you guys, I saw one guy opening a trade here at this support level. He was trading this. He did it with some insane leverage, so he made a lot of coins really quickly. But of course, it is interesting to open a trade here. But he did it, and he ride it all the way to the top here, to this resistance line once again. So that was a really good trade from him, and we got a potential trade once again, because we are hitting this support line once again. But right now it's more interesting what Bitcoin is doing, and of course with the death cross here, it is not really smart to open a trade here. And I'm sitting on the sidelines right now, because I am waiting here till I see some more clear price action, till I see some more significance where the price is going up or down, because right now it's just gambling. Of course, Bitcoin tends to fake us out here, of course, with the wheels here in the market trying to shake you off. So that is interesting what we will see here. So I want to thank you guys all for watching already. So welcome to the stream. For everyone who just joined the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up and maybe consider a subscription if you like it. And if you haven't already, if you haven't followed my Twitter yet, make sure to follow my Twitter here. It is also in the description here. But if you can't find it, is Rover Crypto, not Crypto Rover, because Crypto Rover was already occupied here. But we got a lot of followers here. It is really nice if you can maybe consider a follow here on our Twitter page. We are really active here, so if you want to see some updates on the channel, make sure to keep this in mind here. But of course, if we have a quick look here to the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, it's also really interesting. The more we test support, the weaker the support gets. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So that's a thing to keep in mind here. And also in yesterday's video, we told you guys some significant support levels on the BTC against the Ethereum against BTC chart. And right now it looks like we are getting a rejection once again, but we haven't got a full candle close above it. And right now we are watching on the 1 hour time frame. And if we can break above this resistance line, we can maybe go a little bit higher once again with Ethereum. And right now it's also showing us that we got some a clear rejection point here at this point of confluence. So this is getting real interesting, because now we created another resistance level here, and we are testing the support too many times actually. So maybe it is getting weaker and weaker. And of course also with this Ethereum chart, we are right now testing it already 2 times. So maybe we can get a little bit closer. And right now this is a descending triangle, so it is a bearish buying pattern here. So it is interesting what Bitcoin will do here. Of course, because Bitcoin tends to fake us out here. And right now we went down a little bit once again. So right now we are trading on the support. So this is really critical. Can we hold this support? And we can see some insane price action in the stream actually, if we can break down here. But of course I don't want that, because I'm really bullish here on the Bitcoin chart. And there is a possibility that we are going down here and maybe getting setting a new double bottom here. We're potentially touching this Fibonacci retracement point. Of course, here, if we touch this level here, we're probably going to see a bounce to the upside once again, because this is a really significant support level. And our RSI is already a little bit overbought here, and maybe we can spot some bullish divergences. Of course, here we got one. Here to here, I will show you real quick. And if you traded this one, it was a really good potential price target. It was we went to the upside for approximately 5%, so it was an easy trade. But of course, you have to spot these bullish divergences, and I can't make a video on every exact moment, but I try to go live more often right now, because in the live streams I can show you guys some more significant price targets and also some potential trade setups here on the channel. So make sure, I can see we already got 205 subscriptions here, so can we maybe smash it to the 210 subscriptions? So if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, make sure to do so. It will be it would be really interesting if you could do that. So I'm right now showing you this picture here. Also really interesting, because what is this picture, you may be asking? This is just a simple picture about the money flow here in cryptocurrencies. So it all starts with fiat currencies. With a fiat, you buy Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, when people are getting exposed to Bitcoin, they are most likely stepping into some other altcoins. They're most likely going to step in coins like Ethereum or Chainlink. And always you see these booms, because right now the large altcoins are booming. They are exploding right now here. They are exploding because you see the Chainlink gains, you see the Polkadot gains, you see the Ethereum gains. But after that, you will see these mid caps gain even more, because when you step into large caps, you are seeing a lot of gains, and everyone in the market is seeing a lot of gains. And then the FOMO will start in here, and they are going to scale into these mid caps and low caps here, and then we will see some insane gains to be made here with these altcoins, because the altcoins can give us some significant gains here. And when people make money with these low caps altcoins here, they will put their money back into Bitcoin here and eventually get it back into fiat, or even hold their Bitcoin. So this is a quick update how the money flow in crypto works, and how we will potentially see this bull run just go, because of course we right now are seeing the large caps exploding here. I will show you real quick at CoinMarketCap here. When you watch the 7 days, of course, we are right now in a little bit of a more bearish trend here. We are right now in a downward sloping trend, so the coins are all a little bit down here, but it doesn't really matter for the bigger picture here. But as you know, Chainlink had a 666, a lot of gains here, a lot of gains in the last month. It went up by $11 to right now $22. So it doubled his price, and it is a big altcoin. This is a large cap altcoin. It's right now on P7. So when people see these gains, they will step into some mid cap altcoins, and also Uniswap doing really well here, P13 already. And I'm also really interested to this project, and I think we can get easily to a price target of $50 here on the Uniswap coin here. Because I'm really bullish on this coin, also with the fundamentals of this coin. This coin has so much to offer. So Uniswap and Uniswap is a really good asset here. You really have to have Uniswap in your portfolio, in my opinion. It's just starting. Because I think it's really likely that we can easily see a Uniswap of maybe $60 in this coming bull run. And yeah, I'm really interested where this bull run will get us. So this is a coin that you have to keep in mind for the coming days here, the coming months actually. So you will see probably that these smaller altcoins are going to gain more here. And right now on the Bitcoin price chart, we are testing the support here. Pumped hard and our large gap. Yeah, that's true. These are large caps, and as I just showed you, the picture. Oh, it's gone right now. Give me a second. This picture, 1 second, or give me. Oh, this is the wrong one. This picture here, it shows you that we are first seeing the alt caps going to explode, and after that we will see the mid caps, and after that we will see the low caps here. They will start coming in here, these gains from these lower caps altcoins and these mid cap altcoins, but they are just not there yet. Of course, we see some really sick gains on these DeFi tokens here that just got launched here, like this. Oh, this is not looking all too well for Punt here, because this is the Marlin coin. I'm also a holder of this project here, and it's a really interesting project. I'm already bought it at the 30 cents here, so I'm still in good profit. But of course, I'm riding this to the to new all-time highs, and I think it's just getting started. DeFi section is just booming right now, and it's a really good hold here. And right now, it's getting a sell-off here of approximately already 42%. So it is really significant what these sell-offs can do at these smaller altcoins. And Polkadot, yeah, Polkadot is such an amazing project with so many gains. Polkadot has really the P2, the contender of Ethereum. It can really maybe overtake Ethereum in the coming bull run if it shows that they can really solve the problem of Ethereum, of the high gas fees. So if they can do that, it will most likely be the second largest altcoin, in my opinion. So yeah, Polkadot is just exploding for the last 3 months here. If you bought Polkadot 3 months ago, you could have bought it at $4, and right now, yeah, it's as you already know, it's $16. So you could have made so many gains. So that's a really interesting thing about Polkadot here. Yeah, Uniswap as well is a really interesting project. So really nice. Let's see. Also, a really awesome thing here about Ethereum is that Ethereum can maybe get their own futures trade. So right now, Bitcoin has their Bitcoin futures. It's traded at these CME, so at the stock market and so. And Ethereum is most likely to get the same here. So that's really interesting if that happens for Ethereum. So that's really bullish for Ethereum, of course. And yeah, that's looking very good here. And right now in this parallel channel that we already drew a long time ago here, and I also told you guys that we're probably getting a rejection here because I uploaded this parallel channel already around the period of it was around it was here. I mean, it was around 21 of the 25 of January, somewhere here. I mean, we got a bounce here. So we got a bounce, and I told you guys, okay, we're probably gonna retest the all-time high and get rejected once again, and then find support at this upward sloping resistance line, support line. But of course, as you can see, we broke through the support line. So now we are heading down, and there is a potential situation here that can unfold here for Ethereum, that we can maybe retest this upward sloping support line. And if we hit this upward sloping support line, I will be there to scale in a new long position, because maybe that is the point where we can ride this to new all-time highs. And I think when we get a third touch here, because you always see that the more times we test the top here, the more times we test the resistance, it's more likely to break this resistance here. So that is so interesting, because right now we are making ourselves ready for maybe another leg up here. But it's, of course, it is depending right now on the Bitcoin price here, because Bitcoin is looking to break down here. It's really testing the support once again. And maybe we have this potential other situation. What is happening here for Bitcoin? And is that this is still a descending triangle, but I don't think it's really likely. And also keeping this situation here in mind, we got a small fake out here, we got 2 touches, we got rejected 2 times here, and now we are just going to meet our price target. And our price target is just not all too nice here, and our price target is around this 24k level here. Oh, sorry, we broke down here. It's even lower. I'm sorry, it's even lower. And our price target is around the 22k here. So of course, I don't think that it is really likely here to break down to the 22k, but of course we have to keep it in mind, and we have to look out, because these whales can sell off really quickly. And of course, most likely it will be all the retailers that will sell here, and because the whales are just growing. They are just accumulating more Bitcoin, because as you can see on the glass node, at the other charts, you just see that there are coming more whales, more holders in the crypto space here. So that is really interesting, because if you see more holders here in this situation, you see more whales, more Bitcoin holders coming, and all the short-term holders are dropping off. You're just seeing a small drop-off, but in the end we will go higher because we got no sellers left here. But that's, of course, a situation that we have to keep in mind. And in 22 minutes, we are going to see a new 1 hour candle, and it's going to be interesting where that candle will end. Will it close below this level? And it will also indicate a lot of bearish momentum for Ethereum here. And we, of course, we don't want to see that, because, yeah, we really would like to see some more gains at Ethereum. And right now I want to do a quick Q&A. So do you have any questions for me? Do you have any suggestions for any coins? Make sure to say that in the comments. I will look into it. So just a quick Q&A here, and I will get some water real quick. So if you have any questions here, make sure to drop them in the comments. So I can see we already got 18 likes in. That's really nice. 20 live viewers. I want to thank you for watching already. So I see we don't have any questions here. So then we're just going to continue with the analysis here. And so let's see if we got some interesting tweets here. And I also want to talk a bit more about the Bitcoin dominance situation here, because it is looking that we are going to probably go down here, and that's maybe signaling us that if the Bitcoin price drops, will Ethereum surge, or will it drop with it? So that's a question here, because if the Bitcoin price drops, I do think that the Bitcoin dominance can go above it once again, but that's only a situation whenever it can happen. But also maybe Ethereum can just ignore this chart and just go to the upside here. But of course, then we have to look at the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, because that is right now not showing all too much. It is actually showing us some trend, because every time when the Ethereum price surges, it goes for a consolidation and then go higher once again. But right now, it looks like it topped off here, and right now consolidating, and maybe we're gonna get a bounce here, but not as high as the previous high. So that's maybe indicating some lower highs then. But of course, we want to first see what the chart is telling us. We don't want to just say some things that is not likely to happen, or not based on some analysis. Because what we can see here is that we're not looking to break through this level, and we got a really big wick here. What is showing us that we have some more downwards momentum here for the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. And it's almost turning red here, so that's not all too nice here. Let's see. We got 18 viewers in, and if you have any questions here, make sure to drop them. If you have any altcoins that you want me to look at, make sure to drop them here at the channel. And let's have a look at the Bitcoin against gold chart, because some of you guys, this is the gold chart first. Let's start with the gold chart, because some of you guys may subscribe. How long last this bear market end February? First of all, this isn't a bear market. This isn't a bear market. A bear market is something like this. Okay, I will show you real quick. A bear market is when we go in a downward trend here for over a long period. Here it was, for instance, this was here. Here's where the bear market started for over, what is it, 470 days. So right now we aren't in a bear market. Right now we are just in an accumulation phase of the bull market. We're just cooling off here, like we did in the previous bull runs. We're just cooling off here and making ourselves ready for another leg up. But what I think, if I look to history, and because Bitcoin likes to repeat itself from the history here. And if I look to the history, I think this downwards momentum will only last to maybe the first week of February. Maybe we can get another week in here, and that we can maybe be a little bit bearish as well. But after that, I think we're gonna see some more upside momentum. And when we go to the upside, it can be going really quickly, and we can go parabolic once again, as we did here. We saw some insane gains here. We saw some gains of 11%, and the day after again 11%. Some days we even got 20% and got a big sell-off. But we're gonna see some more volatility in the market here, because on the daily time frame also the RSI is just cooling off really hard here, and it is showing us that we are probably going to go a little bit higher. But just to make sure, we aren't in a bear market right now. We are just in a cool-off period. Bear markets are way different. But of course, this looks like a blow off top, because you see a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. But the volume is also declining. And that's indicating that we are just that we are in a pattern right now, and that we are most likely to break out rather to the upside or to the downside. Here. And I can see that we already got 208 subscribers here. Amazing to see. Thank you guys for all subscribing to the channel here. And if you haven't already, make sure to consider a subscription. Of course, we want to help you guys with the Bitcoin price action, of course. And that is why we are going live as well. We're trying to go live at least 2 or 3 times a week. And maybe if you guys show some more love, I mean, you're already showing a lot of love. And if you show some love, we can do it even more. We're just trying to help you guys the most. So let's see what we can do. Okay, thanks. No problem, MB. No problem. I'm helping you with all the questions you have. So if you have some more questions, Subtman. Oh, nice. We got another subscription here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Really nice. Really nice to hear. So it is really in decision moment. It is really a decision moment right now, because in 15 minutes, of course, we can get a new 1 hour candle, and it can maybe show us some more volatility here. And if we are going to break down, we're maybe going to open a live trade here. So I find your channel thanks to the Crypto Zombie. Yeah, thanks. It was really amazing, because of course at Twitter we saw this USD Bitcoin against gold chart. And I will show it you real quick here, because we saw this chart and it just looks so bullish. It just looks so bullish. I have to get the chart in real quick. Where did I leave my chart? Okay, I have to search it. It's a USD. Okay, so we saw this chart here. We as my team and me, we thought, okay. What is the situation between Bitcoin and gold right now? Because is Bitcoin outperforming gold? Yes, we know that. But what is the chart telling us actually? Because this is the chart where the investors look at. This is the chart where the big investors are looking at. The gold holders are looking at. Because this is indicating that the gold holders are getting less and less compared to Bitcoin. They are getting more Bitcoin holders than gold. So it can maybe mean that the gold investors are seeing this, and all the big investors, all the big institutions are seeing this, and they are knowing that Bitcoin is growing so hard, because where the money is made, these investors are knowing these investors are knowing when to buy Bitcoin and when to buy gold, and right now they are seeing that Bitcoin is making more gains than gold, so maybe they are willing to step into this market. And you are right now seeing a new all-time high of the Bitcoin price against gold, because also gold is going really high, but still Bitcoin is outperforming the gold chart here. What is really interesting, of course. Which indicators are you using currently? I'm right now using the RSI here. I also use the market cipher real often here. I use the volume indicator here. I use the moving average. I used to have the 200 weekly moving average and the 50 and 200 daily moving average, and the 14 weekly moving average. I really like these moving average. So, and also I use the MACD really often. So that's really nice. So yeah, and of course, Crypto Zombie, yesterday in this video, he discussed our tweet here. Because we're just so bullish on this chart, and it's showing us that the Bitcoin is so likely to go way higher compared to gold here. And that is making it really interesting here. And I'm really happy that he shared this, because I want to share it with all of you guys. I want to make as much gains with each other than alone, you know. So I'm really glad he shared this tweet, and also this boosted our engagement a lot. We already got 212 followers on Twitter here, which is really nice, because we want to grow the community. We want to help as much people as we can. So you think the Bitcoin monthly options expired will be at 31/32K or at the 29th of January? Yeah, as you may know, I'm already anticipating the breakout at the 29th of January before that. So that's why we can maybe see a big move coming in the coming 2 days. And maybe it can slightly be delayed. And actually, when we have a move to the downside, and it will be in the weekend, maybe on the 30th or the 31st of January, if we're going to see this break down later, it's going to be really bullish if it will happen in the weekend, because then we will have a CME futures gap created. And so if we see a move to the downside, I really want to see it in the weekend, actually. So yeah, let's see what happened then. But I'm right now the monthly candle. Where do I think it will close? Look at this blow off top here of the monthly candle here. I will just remove all my drawings here. So put it off of the logarithmic. But on the monthly time frame, the Bitcoin price doesn't look all too nice here, because this is indicating, like we did here in 2018, 2017. It's indicating a blow off top, because you see a large wick on the upside here. But let's see, but it's still, we just started here, and we are in a way different period right now, with bigger investors and bigger people willing to step into the market right now. So I don't think it is the end here. I actually think this is the beginning of a new period of Bitcoin price action, and we will most likely see some more momentum to the upside in the coming months here. So this is just a small correction here. Small, I say small, but it's still really significant, because it's already 25%. But this will be small when we go to the 100K, because then this correction is basically nothing anymore. Because when we go to these higher levels here, when we go to the 100K, and you can maybe see a move of 10K a day. And now it's already interesting, and we can see already moves are of 4 of 6K already. And that was so insane when we saw that these moves back then. But now it's just getting normal here. So that's the interesting part here. Your thoughts on the Ethereum options to be launched at the 8th of February 2020? Yeah, I saw that article as well about the Ethereum futures, but it's not entirely sure yet, because I read some things that it was still a speculation and it wasn't confirmed yet. But if you maybe saw a different article and it is confirmed, if Ethereum will get this future launched, it will be really bullish for Ethereum. And also Ethereum is just trading to its all-time high here, and it is so likely that it will break its all-time high rather sooner than later. So, and also we got this, of course, with the parallel channel, is the same support line. This line over here. So also just try to accumulate as much Ethereum as you can. Just try it, because it's really, we are really bullish here on the channel on Ethereum. And if we can maybe, I really want to see some more downwards action, downwards price action, of course, because then I can open a legendary long trade here. That's the only reason why I want to see some more downwards momentum here. But of course, when we go to the upside, I'm not sad at all, because of course I have a big holding portfolio, but I'm also trying to accumulate more Bitcoin and Ethereum with trading the market here. But if we can see a breakdown here of this support line, we're probably going to see a big move to the downside here to even the 1139. But my thoughts on Ethereum are really bullish for the coming weeks here. As you can see, this cup and handle here. This cup and handle. My chart aren't that nice. Oh, this chart isn't is really new. Okay. Okay, so you are seeing this cup and handle. Really bullish formation in the crypto space here. Cup and handle. It's just the most bullish chart at all. So we really need to break the all-time high here, and then it's just free air here. We're just going to new all-time highs here, and we're gonna go fast. I can assure you for that. I'm sure. The market can be resulted in Ethereum price. It can maybe, give us some manipulation here in the Ethereum and Bitcoin price here. And yeah, no problem. You can ask me anything you want, of course. But I do think right now, also like I previously already said to you, I think the market is getting manipulated right now. Because you're probably familiar with the space here, but all these big institutions are saying, oh, Bitcoin is going down, Bitcoin is going to zero. And they are just saying that so they can accumulate more Bitcoin. And they are maybe even selling their Bitcoin right now, other big whales, to scare you off to sell your Bitcoin as well. Because you are hearing this everywhere on YouTube. Bitcoin is down to 23K. I will assure you. Or Bitcoin is down to 19K. I will assure you, we will never. I think we will never go below this all-time high. The previous all-time high. We will never go below it. Maybe we can in a really not likely situation, we can maybe touch the all-time high, but we will never close a daily candle below it. Never. I don't think so. And a lot of people in the space are saying that, but I'm not anticipating that at all. Not at all. And also with this potential head and shoulders here, and that is breaking down right now, and it's maybe better to watch on the 1 hour time frame here. But it's not the nicest head, not the most beautiful head and shoulders. But we broke the neckline, and we went below it. So actually, the price target right now can be around this level of the 26.5K here. So really interesting if we can reach that level here. And we are already live here for 58 minutes. So that's really nice here, and that you're still watching the stream. Appreciate it a lot. So let's see. Okay. I'm really curious because in 5 minutes we're gonna see a new 1 hourly candle. And that always indicates a lot of volatility here at the markets. So let's see what the price will do here once we open this 1 hourly candle here. And right now 20 viewers with 19 likes. Really appreciate it. All these likes. It just shows me that you are just enjoying the content. And that's really nice to hear from me. I'm really glad to see that. So, okay. Oh, and we even got 21 likes. Oh my gosh. I say something about the likes and we immediately go higher. I'm just too thankful. And also my throat is always getting really thirsty doing these live streams. But I'm doing this for you guys. So, it looks like that we are retesting the support once again here. So it's interesting if we are going to break the support here. What I of course don't want to, but if we can maybe see a really clear bounce here, also with the volume coming in. Nice to hear someone not shilling their courses. Yeah. I know. I will not bother you with that. So, of course, if you have any questions or if you maybe want me to review some altcoins here, some altcoins that you are interested in and some altcoins that you are maybe willing to step in, yeah, make sure to drop these in the comment section. I will try and have a look to these altcoins, and maybe you can see some clear buying points and clear selling points here. Thanks. It feels so nice when you say I have a relaxed voice, because I'm always really insecure, and it's really nice to hear yeah, you guys talking about this. It gives me a lot of confidence, of course. And of course, when the channel grow, we're maybe gonna do some more upgrades here for the live stream, maybe with a face cam here. But of course, that's all things for the future here. We are just starting off here. We just started 5 days ago, and already we hit the 208 subscribers. And yeah, it's just insane to see all this support. Thanks, guys. It feels really good. Nice to hear. But of course, we are all here for one thing, and that's the Bitcoin price action. And also, the most funny part here is that we are just starting. We are just starting the journey. And if you want to hear my price prediction, where I'm actually going to scale out of my Bitcoins, and especially of my altcoins, because my altcoins, I will scale out of them. I will try to accumulate more. More Bitcoin. All the shouting and screaming on other channels. Yeah, that's true. Bitcoin going to 0. Look out. Let's see. Still a good buy. I don't know what the market cap is of this coin. Let me see. I really have to see it first. The market cap right now is 3.3 billion. That's quite a lot. But still a good buy. Of course, it will probably still be a good buy here. But if you look, yeah, it's right now just showing that it is actually a little bit overbought right now. So I wouldn't recommend stepping in right now, especially with this potential Bitcoin dump that is coming here. Your thoughts on the CME gap at 24K? I will get into that in a second. And it can show us. It is maybe showing us that it can maybe find some support at this level, because this was an upward sloping resistance line, which can probably now turn into support here. And if we draw it more significant, I think this is better. So it has potential to bounce off of this support line here. And right now there isn't that much price action, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro. I'm actually wouldn't buying it here at all-time highs. I wouldn't buy it here. I should wait a little bit for some more downwards momentum, especially if Bitcoin breaks down. And I think, sorry, I have to get into the Bitcoin chart right now, because it is looking that we are breaking the support line here. And right now, oh my gosh, we're going to open a new 1 hourly candle here in 10 seconds. And right now it's closing below the support line like we did here previously. And after we close down here, we're going to see some more downwards action here. So let's see what the Bitcoin price is going to do right now here. And then we'll get into the futures in a second. And I think it's more likely to break down here, especially when we close this 1 hourly candle. It's going to show us some more downwards momentum here. Like Tim Klinkerberg, of course, we can maybe do that in the coming days. We can maybe make a new video here on the channel to help, of course, new members here on the channel, and new members in the crypto space as well, to maybe understand the trading view side a little bit more and all the tools. So I will most definitely make a video about that one. That's a good one, Tim Klinkerberg. So let's have a quick look at the Bitcoin futures. I will set this one on the 4 hourly because it's way better. So I already have this chart here, and maybe it's a good thing because already at the 9.7K we also got one. Oh, it's over here, all the way back here. So I will make this one green. So here we also got a gap, and we're just gonna make this real quickly here because we got multiple gaps here, and Bitcoin likes to fill these gaps. But of course, you can get stuck at these gaps because they are not so reliable. Because in previously they always got filled, but I'm not sure if they are going to get filled right now. I don't don't really think that we are going to fill the 9.7k ever again. So that is a thing that you really have to keep in mind here, because 9.7k is really, really too low right now. We are not going to fill this one ever again, I think. And that is really interesting, but because this one, we can fill this one maybe. Maybe we can still fill this one. But of course, I wouldn't recommend, if you played the CME gaps, if you always want them to get filled, you are making a lot of losses, because we already got one at 9.7k. And if you thought yourself, okay, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin here at 9.7k because it's right now going up, it's going up. And here, no, I'm gonna wait at 9.7k. You say, I'm gonna wait for 9.7k. And you could have bought it at 9.8k, but you said, I'm gonna buy it at 9.7k because that's where the CME gap is. I think I didn't, oh, I drew it not auto perfect. Wait, yes, it's there. So, 9.6k, even now at 9.7. So you could have set it everywhere, but it didn't got fill. It didn't got fill the whole bull run. Maybe you waited still here at the top. We're going down to 9.7k, but still we didn't fill it. So not nice to always trade these gaps here. And I wouldn't recommend trading them as well. I see a lot of comments here. So stop losses about to trigger. Yeah, let's see. Maybe all these longs are getting liquidated here, got stopped out, and then they can go higher once again, because we will always want to see some liquidations of the long prices. And actually, when we go to this side here, let's have a quick look here. Sure. Sorry. Here, yeah. So let's see how many guys are long and short right now, because it looks like everyone, the most amount of people are right now in the long position, 60%. 5 minutes ago, it was 60% in longs, and 38% in the shorts. And right now they are selling 1.7 million Bitcoins and buying 1.2 million Bitcoins on Binance, of course. So that's really interesting. Good to hear, says Tim Klinkenberg. Yes, of course, we will make a video as soon as possible for that. Can you do a video on how to use Bybit or exchanges that you use? Of course, I will do that as well. You guys give me a lot of video ideas here, so I will try and put these videos out as soon as possible, of course. Yeah, maybe even tonight already. So, of course, if we are going to see some interesting price action tonight, I will go live. But if we don't have these price actions, I will maybe try and make a video for you guys and upload it on the channel. I've been trying to understand Kraken, and it's hard to say, but it's at least the demo is helping. What don't you understand about Kraken? Maybe I can help you. Is the site a little bit just not clear for you? Is the site not nice? I don't like future trading on Kraken or Binance, to be honest. So I would recommend using Bybit if you go for the leverage trading, because it's just like I mean, it's especially for starters. And even though I'm not a starter now, but I'm still, it's more user friendly, Bybit. When you new crypto, when you want to buy into your first position in cryptocurrencies, ask Tim. I do think it's still a good position to buy into to crypto if you haven't bought already, because the thing is that you want to be exposed to crypto. So let me say this. Okay, you are willing to step into crypto. You buy right now. You buy at these levels. You buy at these levels. Let me make it a little bit thicker here. You buy at these levels. So you buy here. The price goes lower. Price goes to 27k, and you first have to make a budget for yourself. So you're saying, okay, I'm going to invest $1,000 or $500. So you set a period for 7 days, especially in these days. I think it's a good moment if you buy every day at the exact moment, at the exact bottom. So I would buy right now, to be honest. And maybe if we go lower, if we hit this 27k level, I would buy in once again. So you have to scale out your money for multiple buy options. And once we go even lower, I should buy once again. You should buy here once again. So you have to buy at each and every dip here. If you do that, you get a price that is in the middle. You get a buy price with an average of 27k. And that's really good. 27k has a lot of potential. If we say to you that Bitcoin is going to go to 140 or $150,000, 27k isn't that much for a Bitcoin. So I would recommend dollar cost average in. The futures are just confusing. Yeah, I agree. The futures aren't that nice because I won't trade them. Of course, in sideways action, in consolidation action, they are nice to trade because in the short term they are getting filled. But these ones, no, they aren't going to get filled. And this one is also really big anticipated by a lot of YouTubers or a lot of traders I know, but I'm just not playing these. I'm not liking them. It's really interesting because we also, if the 4 hourly close below, it's also showing some bearish momentum because we haven't. This is a really important factor. We haven't closed the 4 hourly below this support line here. So we always got these wicks here. And if you can see a close of the 4 hourly candle down here, it's gonna really show us some more downwards momentum here. So make sure that we don't have this 4 hourly close below. I have hit the bell icon and I will for your videos. Oh, you're just a legend. I can't thank you. I can't thank you this much. I can't even speak right now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm so glad you did that you hit the bell, and of course you also subscribed in the beginning at this live stream. And we are right now at 208 subscribers. We already grew so hard the last couple days here. So thank you for the subscription and for the hitting the bell here. The futures is just confusing. What is the CME chart you saw, which shows the gaps? What is the CME chart you saw, which shows the gaps? I don't really get your point. I'm sorry, but this is the CME chart from the Bitcoin futures. We'll wait for your videos. Nice. But this chart is just showing you in the weekends. The market close because Bitcoin is always open here. This 24/7 market, and the Bitcoin futures is traded at the stock market, and they can buy Bitcoin and sell Bitcoin. And when we get these gaps, there is a lot of weekend volume here, and the CME futures doesn't count that. So when we get a drop in the weekend, we can maybe open a new trade. Let's say we drop to 26k in the weekend. We have a huge gap here. And then we can easily fill that gap because to the upside there tend to get filled rather sooner than later. Because we haven't seen any gaps to the upside. Never. I mean, we have seen them, but they always get filled really quickly. But to the downside, they don't get filled that quickly. Laughing my ass off, says Tim Klinkenberg. Very nice that you are laughing your ass off. So let's see, already 1 hour and 30 minutes in here, and the Bitcoin price is right now going down once again. We're seeing some more downwards momentum here. And also this chart is really interesting because this was the symmetrical triangle that everyone was anticipating for a breakout to the upside. But we, of course, we traded the pattern. We traded the breakout. We traded the retest here also. And this small fake out. I maybe followed a little bit here. We're going back in this channel, maybe retesting the support line, but we went below it immediately. I started on 7th of September, once a week buying Bitcoin. Oh, that's a really good investment method on a cash app. And it was hooked. I've spent last 3 weeks learning trading view. That's really nice. Yeah, I know Coinbase gives you an option to to set a time or a week, so you can buy Bitcoins each week. You can buy it on a certain date. You can set it to buy it every day, buy it every week, buy it every month, and you can set a time period yourself. So that's really interesting about Coinbase. So that's why I also use Coinbase to buy certain coins here. Yeah. Yeah, learning TradingView cost me a lot of time as well. But you're just have to do things not with training, but you just want to learn the market and learn the charts and learn all the possible scenarios Bitcoin then can do. You have to learn the past, what Bitcoin does in the past. You also have to learn all these possibilities of the patterns breaking to the upside, to the downside. When you see confirmation, when you how you make trades, how you confirm your risk management, it's all really important when you are trading, because risk management is the biggest one. And let's see if we can get a good one. But the Binance futures, let's see what they're doing right now, because maybe we can see some more guys going long here. Yeah, 60% long. And usually when the most amount of people are going long, you have to go short here. But I'm not trading like that. Actually, the best accounts are right now mostly in the long positions here. And we got some more clear buying volume rather than more selling volume here, but it's really interesting what it's telling us. Let me see. I want to go to school here and see the volume. And we got 21 viewers with 21 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And you see that Binance have a lot of volume here. The most volume the last 24 hours with the future trading. So you really want to look to Binance, what they are doing. And Bybit is only on P4 here, and I'm using Bybit and Femex here. I used to use BitMEX 2 years ago, but they're just yeah. As you may know, they are exposed as scammers, so I'm not using them anymore, and I don't think that anyone is really using them. But still, they have 2.7 billion volume. That's quite a lot. So, open interest. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Let's see the biggest gainers for the last 7 days. Yeah, of course, Ave. Yeah, you mentioned that before. Really interesting. Gained a lot last days. And also 212 followers on Twitter. Amazing to see. Amazing to see. And Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm so interesting what Bitcoin is right now doing. Maybe it's forming this double bottom here, but I don't think it's really likely. But if we form a double bottom, we really want to see a higher low here. And we did see some higher highs here in the short term. I mean, then in this downwards phase. So if we can set a higher low, it will be really nice for Bitcoin here. What VPN do you use? And where do you set it? I have NordVPN. I have NordVPN. No problem. I want to help you guys all. That's my main goal of the channel here. I'm just glad that you are happy to watch the stream here, and of course, I'm so glad if I can help you, and you're glad if I help you. So that's nice that we can help each other, of course, here. But look at this. This was the small fake out here, because here we got a rejection and here we went above it, and then we tested it on the 1 hourly, but we broke below it. So I was flipping a little bit bullish here, but then we just saw this fake out, and it was just so sad to see for the Bitcoin price here, because it broke out this support line once again. It wicked below it only, and on the 4 hourly we didn't even had a close here. So of course you want to look at all the time frames. It was not a really significant close here. We didn't saw a retest here. Do you think we are in alt season? I'm using Bybit from the Netherlands. Where do you live in the United States, or do you live in England? Because if you live in England, I don't think you can use the future trading. That's why you probably have to use the VPN. Yeah. Do you think we are in alt season? I don't think we are alt season yet, and that's more because of the Bitcoin dominance. And I have to look at the weekly time frame here. And I have to use a different indicator. I would use let me see, what are the indicators? Let's look at the 2020 moving. Okay, wait. I'll choose the weekly. Look at this. The thing is, we have this downwards moving average. This light, the dark blue one, and this is on a weekly time frame. This is the weekly moving average, and we are getting supported here from this weekly moving average. And that is maybe this is right now the Bitcoin dominance, and that's making me a little bit skeptical. Is alt season going to start here? But if you look at the smaller time frames here, you saw this descending triangle. What we played perfectly here in the channel. So I don't know if you watched it the channel already by then, but we started with this really interesting chart where no one was talking about, and we anticipated it, and we saw a clear breakdown, and we saw also this. Let me close this one, and we also saw this touch here, and we saw that we are getting rejected. And we saw that we are getting rejected, so we went into the altcoins there, and it was a perfect moment to step into the altcoins. We already went 6% lower on the Bitcoin dominance, and that's quite a lot. You are living in the United States, so can't you trade in the United States? Which price level would you sell your BTC? I'm actually thinking about, I'm scaling out. I'm not selling everything at once. I'm also going to hold some Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just so bullish for the future in the long term, in the 10 years or 20 years. So I'm actually starting to sell my Bitcoins from the 100k level. From off the 100k, I will get rid of 20% of my portfolio. And once we go higher, I do less and less and less, because more and more and more. But of course, I won't sell all my Bitcoins. I want to hold Bitcoin for the long term, because of course I want to have some short-term gains, so maybe buy into some real estate and some other stuff. But yeah, I'm just of course here for the long-term gains, and that's my vision for Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin be ever used as a medium of exchange? I don't really think so, to be honest. I don't really think so that Bitcoin is going to get used for a method of exchange, because when the trading volume is that high, we will see a lot of transaction fees. And that's the only thing that's making me really skeptical about Bitcoin in the long term. And that's the point why I think Bitcoin is set to be a store of value in the coming years here, just like gold. Because we want to put in our money to an asset that is securing our money. And Bitcoin is scarce, so it's a good way to store your money, a store of value. But I don't see it be used in supermarkets or at shops. But what I do think is that maybe you can buy a house with Bitcoin later on. But if you do big buys, you can maybe use Bitcoins, but I don't see Bitcoin getting used in the supermarket or at the telephone store or whatever. Yeah, you are in Bitcoin in hedge to hedge against dollar. That's really good. Yeah. And a lot of friends of me are asking, should I step into Bitcoin right now? Should I buy Bitcoin? And I'm telling them, are you willing to let your money get less worth and less worth and less worth if you keep it on your bank account? Because they are keeping it on their bank account, and their money is getting less and less worth each and every day. Because when you keep it on your bank account, your money is just getting less and less worth, because there's inflation and there's getting more and more money printed, and all the money that is printed right now is going to the customers, they are trying to stimulate the buyers, to stimulate the customers, but they can't. So where is the money going by then? So the money is going to stocks like Apple, like Tesla, and that's why you see all these big companies, all these big stocks going fucking nuts. I'm sorry. That's why these coins are going nuts. So I'm just thinking, all the money printing, you see, because we are printing so much money, you see the dollar price also dropping so low. And if you bought Bitcoin in March, you was way better off, because Bitcoin went higher and higher, and your dollar was getting less worth and less worth and less worth. So it's a really good thing to step into Bitcoin if you want to hedge against the dollar or hedge against fiat currencies. I'm in Bitcoin. Here in Virginia, food prices have went up at least 25%. Yeah, that's also because all the food stocks are going higher and higher, and it's getting more expensive each and every day. And that's a good thing to be in Bitcoin by then. And I'm not saying gold is a bad thing, because gold is also a good store of value, and it's hedging against the inflation. You have something that is really worth something, because if it is scarce, it is worth something, because the dollar is just based on thin air. And of course, maybe people are saying Bitcoin is based on thin air, but then you say them it's scarce. And as long as people want to have Bitcoin, it will be there forever. And there is so many interests. Bitcoin is so hyped all over the world. Everyone knows the word Bitcoin. Everyone knows what it is in the basic principles, but it will never disappear, Bitcoin. It will be a huge thing for always. So it's a good decision to hedge against the US dollar, or hedge against your other currency that you are living in right now. And this is really interesting on the 1 hourly. We retested it, or previous support. So this is not indicating all too much of a buy signal. Let's see what the market cipher is telling us right now here. Maybe we have to look at the 15-minute here. It's giving us a sell order. The market cipher is right now telling us that we are in a downward sloping trend here. But we got this bullish divergence here. And we went up a little bit, but we got rejected and went down below even faster. Let's say what the 5 minutes is telling us. Oh, and I think we got a bullish divergence here on the 5 minutes. But of course, that's maybe only for the short term here. So let me see. This bullish divergence. Yeah, it's really a bullish divergence here, the 5 minutes. So maybe we are seeing on the 5 minute chart a little bit a reversal to the upside here, but basically in the bigger time frames, it's showing us that we are going down and down and down more. So this is just a quick analysis here. So maybe for some leverage traders, they are looking for entry right now. So let's see. Let's see. Market have a bad effect on the value of gold, value of BTC going ahead. Let's see. Let me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think so. It will have a bad effect of value. Sorry. I don't think it really is going to have a bad effect on Bitcoin for Bitcoin's future, because Bitcoin still has a bright future to go to. And yes, and today the US dollar has gone up, and BTC gone down. Yes, just like I told you in my previous video. Yeah, once the US dollar goes up, the Bitcoin price goes down. But basically, the US dollar is right now in a downtrend here. So it's basically a bounce, but a bounce to where? Because when it goes up so quickly, you can see it's coming down as quickly. So maybe we are going to see some momentum for Bitcoin start to come in here, because as you can clearly see, maybe we are forming some resistance here. But let's roll it from the top of the channel, and that's not really significant. Maybe we broke through the resistance here. But let's see what is happening right now, because I think it's more likely if we, I don't know actually what is happening right now. I do know that if we touch this, if we break this support line here, we will go much lower here for the US dollar chart. But yeah, we are right now just in a downward trend here, and it's most likely that we are getting a bounce here and then go lower, and here get a bounce here, go lower, get a bounce here, and go lower probably. So it's also showing some good momentum for Bitcoin. But of course, I don't want to see the dollar collapse here, because everyone will go, maybe can go broke and maybe get lose their jobs here. So it's not, of course, not nice to see here, but it's a good thing for Bitcoin. And also with the double top here, it's just showing that we are topping off here on the Bitcoin on the chart here of the US dollar. Nice and calm way of speaking. Please be like this. Okay, I will try and remain calm here. But sometimes I'm just too excited, and I want to get into the price action right away. I'm just not getting out of my words and just talking way too much here. So the only reason I can see to use leverage is so you can short. Is that a good sign? No. I am not shorting the market at all. I'm not shorting the market at all. I'm only playing support. So I'm only looking at support lines here, where I can get a possibility to open a long position. Right now we're going lower once again on the 30-minute time frame here, but I'm only opening a long position to maybe open it on a support level, so I can get a clear bounce and I can ride it really fast to the upside here. And I wouldn't recommend shorting Bitcoin in this bull market. That's just my own opinion. I'm not doing that at all. I haven't opened a short since ages, so I'm also not shorting the top, even though I think we will go lower. You never know it in these bull markets. We can get these insanely whales stepping into the market and just driving the market higher and higher. Let the dollar collapse, says Tim Klinkerberg. No, please. Yeah, of course it will be a good thing for Bitcoin, but if you are in classical stocks, it will most likely collapse as well, because all these stocks will, in the end, just collapse here, because it's just a big bubble that is in the making right now, with all these money printing going into these stocks. And it's just a question when these stocks are going to break down, when they are going to crash here. Any idea when Biden will sign the stimulus? I actually have no idea about that, when he will sign the stimulus checks. But when the stimulus checks will come out, I think at the day when it's announced, when the exact day is there, the Bitcoin price will drive much higher, and also the stocks. I think the whole market will go higher, but that's just more fuel for the bubble of the classical stock market, because it's just fuel for a bubble to collapse, because an economic system is about to collapse here. And I think we are going to witness the collapse of the economic system here of the US dollar within 2 years. So, and I'm also really curious what it will do to the Bitcoin price here, because Bitcoin sometimes follows the classical S&P 500 stocks. My opinion on trading alts here, if you Litecoin charts is so spiky. Trading alts is actually a fun thing to do, because alts can easily, alts like Link, like Chainlink. Like, look at this. It's really nice, because Chainlink is right now coming down, and it has this clear support line from already the start of January. This is on the 30-minute. But once we go down here, once we touch this, you saw this insane gains of 50%, and we're right now looking at the 30-minute chart. So alts have huge potential for day trading here. It has huge potential, but you have to be careful, because you can get liquidated real quickly. So you have to trade it on the exact bottom, and you have to look at Bitcoin, at all the other indicators. Of course, if Bitcoin is going down, you will most likely see some more downwards momentum for the alts as well. So you really want to look at Bitcoin when to long these alts as well. So my throat is getting real thirsty here. Give me 1 second. So, and I just read Tim Klinkerberg just bought his first entry here on Bitcoin. Really good job. Of course, we can maybe see a breakdown, but you know what to do when we see a breakdown. You have to buy more and accumulate more to get yourself ready for the big bull run. We see some more things here. And the US dollar will drop harder. I do think the US dollar will drop way harder here. And Bitcoin is almost breaking the $30K, the psychological level here. And we are $100 away from 30K. And everyone, congrats in the chat for Tim Klinkenberg here. Hi, any advice when to get more XRP? My advice here, not financial advice, of course, but I'm not into XRP. I sold all my XRP, and I'm not looking to buy XRP anymore. I think XRP can most likely. I wouldn't recommend buying XRP, of course, with a lawsuit. Of course, maybe they can get back here, but I wouldn't recommend buying XRP. There are so many great projects, and then you are buying XRP. It's just not the smartest decision to do. Can Bitcoin reach? I think you mean 100k. Yes, it most definitely will be 100k for Bitcoin here. You think that the bull run will happen short term? The bull run is still ongoing, Tim. And we just broke through the 30k level. And right now we are finding support. So it's really interesting what is happening right now. But we are still on the bull run, Tim. This is just a small cool-off period. So yeah, you really have to keep keep buying more Bitcoin, because we are going to see some higher highs here, and we are going to see some more upwards momentum after we see this final leg down. And I think this can probably be the last leg down here. And after this leg down, we will see some more upwards momentum. And right now we are trading against the 30k dollar. It's really interesting that we are seeing this at the stream. We are right now trading at 30k here. So let's see what we can do. Can you go over when you looked to the long on Ethereum? Wait 1 second. Can you go over when you look at long Ethereum? Okay, wait. I will go and have a look for a potential long position here for Ethereum, because Ethereum is also breaking down here, because Bitcoin is breaking down here. Higher low is encouraging. Yes, it is. But Ethereum isn't. Right now, I want to look at the 1 hour here. This is my horizontal chart with some critical levels here of support. And of course, we really want to break this upward sloping resistance line here. Also, I'm looking to buy. Okay, we just broke through early in the stream. We told you guys, if we break down here and we have maybe some significant support here at this level right now, this is maybe the level what we still have to hold here. But it's not really the most significant level here. But I have to tell you that this is also a really important level here, and we maybe just touched it, and maybe it's gonna go a little bit lower. But once we break this one, this is not the best support level that we are trading right now on. Ethereum will most likely go to the $1,140, and that's maybe a good opportunity to open a long. And I'm looking to long once again, but I'm waiting for sure. When I see a breakdown, I'm looking at all the indicators, and I'm looking for a good place to open my long position. And maybe we can get an opportunity here to open a long here. And I see we have 25 viewers here live watching. Make sure to smash the likes up if you like the content here, and subscribe if you haven't already. I can see that we already got 209 subscribers, so really nice to see it. Thank you very, very much. I bought Ethereum at 1240. Okay, that's not a bad buy if you look to the long term. Not a bad buy at all. Really good buy, actually. And maybe you can dollar cost average in even more if we go lower. But that's, of course, your own... I don't know your financial situation right now, and it's, of course, your own decision when you want to step into the market with some bigger gap here. But Ethereum, buying Ethereum at $1,240 is not a bad buy. I have to tell you that. The RSI suggesting that we will get a bounce soon. So let's see. I think you are right there, because we are a little bit oversold right now. And if you look to the 1 hourly time frame, every time when we dip below this 30 level here, we tend to see a bounce here. We tend to see a bounce. So maybe if we can touch the 21 level here, I can maybe open a small long position, because we are going to see a small bounce here. But we can go easily much lower here in the RSI. So it's really a little bit of a gambling situation. But always when you see a bounce, you have to make sure that there is enough volume here. But right now we are breaking down off the 30k level. Smashed it. Yeah, I know you already smashed it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You're just legends. But of course, maybe if we look to the 30 minute and look what the market cipher is telling us here. Because the market cipher is always showing us some good signals. And right now it's giving us a sell signal. And we see the momentum to the downside here in the momentum channel here in the market cipher. So momentum is to the downside here. And we aren't seeing any divergences yet. We are seeing this red dot here and it's giving us a sell signal. So let's see. Ethereum is crashing. Oh no, yeah, it is. It is. Thanks for keeping me updated. I don't know why my chart is loading that long. And it's right now, it is collapsing. And have a quick look to the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, because that's the chart that we want to look at when once we watch the Ethereum. Okay. So, as mentioned before, oh yeah, I already thought, where were my lines? Right now we are trading on support with the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart here. Headed to the 20s. Yeah, let's see. But the long term around the levels is a good buying, right? Yeah. If you look to the long term, it's still an amazing buy. But maybe you can be in a loss for the coming 6 or 7 days. But I think if you look to your portfolio right now, and if you have a look to it in a month, you will most likely be in the gains. You will be in the gains, actually. I will not, it's not financial advice, of course. I'm not sure 100%, but I'm just giving you my own opinion of the market right now. And the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart is also giving us a sell signal. So maybe it's showing some bearish momentum here as well. And if we look to the Ethereum chart, and if we have a look to my parallel channel here, it's also giving us a sell signal here on the Ethereum. And maybe we can meet my price target of $1,113 or $15. And it's also giving some confluence with my other chart, and that's this chart. And it has to load in. Okay, we are almost broke through here. And it's also giving us a confluence about this line here. So if we can touch either these lines or these lines, so I will open my position here for Ethereum and I will add to my position here. Because then I can have a bigger position, but I tried both entries here. I will probably trade that. Dogecoin is crashing right now, says Luca. So that's not also nice here for Dogecoin. Let's see if Dogecoin can hold up here. A really meme coin. Maybe you know it, but there is a porn actress. She tweeted out. I'm gonna watch this. Dogecoin. This is a really interesting article because this is a porn star, and she tweeted that she is holding Dogecoin since 2014, and that boosted. On that day, the Dogecoin boosted really, really hard. Ethereum is crashing. Oh my god, I sell now, what the fuck? If you are in a hold position, I wouldn't recommend selling. That's my personal opinion here. But she tweeted about Dogecoin here. That she was so bullish on it and that she is holding Dogecoin already since 2014. And that is probably what will happen with Doge. It will probably go even higher here because you have these holders that have a lot of influence, just like Elon Musk that also was telling about Dogecoin. And let me have a quick look where Dogecoin is right now. I wouldn't buy Dogecoin if you look at the fundamentals here, but well, Dogecoin is really crashing, by the way. I thought he was just lying here. But Dogecoin is really collapsing. Collapsing here. But yeah, Dogecoin is one big giant bubble here, I think. It's not really an interesting project to invest in. If you invest in Dogecoin, I would recommend play it for other altcoins. And right now, the side of TradingView is a little bit lagging behind. It's just lagging a little bit. So that's not all too nice here. I was watching the replay. Can you repeat what you said? I don't know. What do you want to know, my friend? Dogecoin is right now really in overbought territory. And it's also giving a sell signal on the weekly time frame. As you can clearly see, big blow of top here. But of course, we want to look at Bitcoin right now. Oh, Bitcoin is collapsing real hard here. This charts. Oh, we just meet our support here. And it's still giving us a sell signal. No bullish divergence, no buy signals yet. So it meet our support of the Fibonacci retracement tool. The extension tool, I mean, the 1.618 level here. So it's really interesting that we are getting a supported bounce here. But we don't know if it's going to be for the short term or for the long term. Let's see what the RSI is telling us. Yeah, we are dipping below the 30 levels, and that's always a good position to buy here. Yeah, the 29.7k right here. It's really a significant support also. Also with 2 touches here, maybe forming, oh, potential double bottom. But right now we saw a big candle to the downside once again. And if we're going to break this, I don't see any clear support here. So if we're going to close 1 hour, the 1 hourly candle and even the 4 hourly candle below this line here, it's going to be interesting where we are going towards. 4 hourly, of course, we don't want to see a close down here, because if we see a close here, it's going to be interesting. And yeah, Ethereum is holding quite well up here. Yeah, of course, with the Ethereum against Bitcoin, it's looking quite okay still with Ethereum, what it is doing here. I can't hold this anymore. I did a 50x leverage on Ethereum. That you went long or short? I wouldn't recommend doing a leverage that high, actually. If I trade, I only do a maximum of 15% here, and I already find 15% really a lot here. I think I should just hold. If you're maybe in a trade, you can consider setting a stop loss here. No, Tim Klinkenberg, if you bought a hold position, you haven't lost your money at all. Yeah, of course, you have to know it yourself if you want to long or short the market here. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you what to do, of course. But I'm only looking at the possibilities for the scenarios that are playing out here. And it looks like we are wicking below here. We're not closing below it yet, but we are going down to break this 29.6k level. And after that, if we go below this, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. And when we hit my price target of 27.3k, I will open a trade here, because that's gonna be legendary. I'm actually not talking about my own portfolio. I can maybe make a video about all the altcoins I hold, because I have a lot of altcoins and I'm buying into altcoins each and every day. And also with the new projects that are launching on Polkastarter, I'm almost buying each and every pool up. I bought Paid Network, I bought Polka Culver, I bought eMoney, and I'm looking to buy Bridge Mutual as well, because these are real interesting projects here that are starting on Polkastarter. All small caps, so it has a lot of potential in the future here. So, but of course, you have to do your own research if you want to buy these, and you can buy these on Uniswap if you are interested to buy these coins. So, right, it looks like we are still holding up here. And let's look at the 5 minutes. Maybe we can see something unfold here. And the trading view side is really slow here. It's really. Where did you place your Fibonacci? Give me 1 second. 1 second. I will look in the market cipher first, because we had a bullish divergence here, but it didn't play it out all too well here on the 5 minutes. As you see, we broke down. Right now we are still on this sell signal, but we gotta. Yeah, we are still on this sell signal, and we're still in this downwards phase here. But I will show you my Fibonacci tool here. 1 second. So it was from I draw it from the previous all-time high to the bear market here, to the bear market low. And then you can see a lot of significance with the chart here. And I use the 0 level, the 0.236 level, the 0.382 level, the 0.5, what's really a significant level to break, 0.618, 0.786, and the 1. And then after that, you have the extension tools. And this the first extension tool is the 1.618 tool here. So that was also a really clear resistance here, and once we broke through here, we went immediately higher, and we retested it and we went higher. So it was real clear resistance, and right now we are touching this. So this is a really important tool, because really important support level. You are a very good YouTuber. Thank you. And if you haven't subbed already to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and also make sure to follow the Twitter here. We already gained some new followers here, and yeah, if you are interested, make sure to follow our Twitter. So price action is real interesting right now. There was a huge open interest at 29.5k. Breaking it would be really difficult. That is true. There's a lot of interest to buy Bitcoin here, and I'm actually too scared to open a trade right now, because I don't want to trade with my emotions. Because as you can, if you see this, you think, okay, I have to open a trade here, but because it's really significant support. But right now we tested it already so much. We are already in this downwards phase here. We're already with these lower highs. I'm really skeptical about it. So yeah, there's a lot of interest here, and it's, yeah, of course, the 1.618 Fibonacci extension tool, and that's maybe indicating us that it's a really significant place to find support here, and we are finding support here, and it's right now interesting if we can hold this this level. And in 12 minutes we have a new 1 hourly candle. So are we going to close that candle above here or below it? I think the 4 hourly will open in 1 hour and 11 minutes. So that will take a couple more minutes. And I can see we have 28 likes here. So that's amazing, guys. 28 likes here in the live stream. It's really nice that we can get so many likes in here. I'm going to buy 10k worth of paid network. Now, would you advise it? Yeah, you can make your own decision if you want to buy 10k or 5k. It's your own opinion. Of course, I advise you to do some more research before you buy it. But I think it's a good project, so yeah, definitely worth it. But I don't use Twitter. Sorry, no, and that doesn't matter. Yeah, we broke through. We went below it. So of course we maybe can see a fake out like this with a wick. Of course, the hourly candle isn't closed yet. Here it closed perfectly, actually. That was kind of crazy. If we're gonna close it above here, probably gonna be bullish, but it isn't looking all too bullish right now. And we're still in a downward sloping momentum phase, and we're still not getting a buy signal here. So that's I'm not looking too long here, or no, not yet. And I can see we already got the 30 likes. Oh. You're guys so crazy. You're smashing these likes so just a lot. So that's it's really nice to hear. Nice to see. No, my portfolio is going down. Yeah. With these downwards momentums, you can of course see your portfolio going down. But I'm just looking at my portfolio for the long term. I know I can see some days you have 25% in the plus, some days you have 10% or 20% in the loss. So that's just how crypto works here. Oh my gosh, and we already got 32 likes. You guys are going crazy here with the likes on the channel. So really nice to see these much likes here. And of course, if you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Maybe share it with your friends if you think the content is good enough. And yeah, let's see what the Bitcoin price will do here, because it's looking like it's getting bought back up here. But of course, we first want to see a confirmation of the new 1 hourly candle and what it will do here, because it still has some more room to the downside. And we don't see a divergence yet. Might create a bullish divergence on the 4 hourly. That's a possibility. Let's see. Right now in the 30 minute, it isn't creating a divergence yet. 34 likes. So it's going like crazy. Yeah, oh, it's not my... Okay, so it can maybe create a bullish divergence here if it tops out here. Because you have this higher low here, but a lower low in the RSI. Yeah, higher low here. And a lower low in the RSI. So that can maybe indicate if we can get a bullish divergence on the 4 hourly. But of course, we can't trade this because it still can go more down even more. So first we want to see some confirmation. Can I long your subscription account for long-term gains? Maybe we have to contact Bybit for that. We can maybe contact Bybit if we can set up these futures for my channel subscriptions. Yeah, Bitcoin is wrecking people. It is. 34 likes, amazing to see. And we got a new subscriber. Really nice. As you can see, I'm sorry. As you can see, 210 subscribers. Really amazing, guys. We're growing like crazy here. And I can't thank you. I can't thank you how much. I want to. Yeah, it's just lovely to see you guys subscribing to the channel, just supporting the channel here. Yeah, it's just amazing. I have no words for it. So thank you for subscribing already and helping the channel out here. What do you think about Matic Network? Matic Network is also a really good project. Also a really good project. Let me see, Matic Network. I think I know this one, yeah. There's also a decentralized token, I think. It's DeFi. So I'm already bullish on all the DeFi tokens here. I mean, wait, I'm not sure right now. Is Matic? I think it's a DeFi token. Let me see. Let's see your side. Yeah, it's decentralized finance. So I'm already bullish on all the decentralized finance tokens because these coins are just booming right now, and all the big institutions are buying altcoins with decentralized finance. All the big companies are buying up these kind of tokens. So really interesting. I'm not looking at the chart right now, but if you look to the fundamentals, of course, with the DeFi section just booming right now, and it's going sky high right now. Already trading at 3 cents here, and it was only trading at 1 cent 3 months ago. So really interesting project. I mean, we could create a divergence on the Ethereum against USD. Yes, we can. We can create divergences everywhere, but of course, we first want to see a confirmation of the divergence. Do you mean on the 4 hourly? Yes, on the 4 hourly, I think. Because on the 4 hourly, we can also create a divergence here because we're still higher. No, 4 hour we aren't. I'm sorry. Yeah, on the 30 minutes, we can maybe create a divergence here. Maybe on the 1 hour also. But of course, I first want to see our confirmation of a bounce here before I'm going to trade these divergences. And right now, we're getting bought up a little bit more here. Trading view is finally acting normal once again. And right now, we are trading against the Fibonacci retracement extension tool here once again. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quickly here because my throat is drying up here. And we are already live for over 2 hours now. So, is there something wrong? I think my microphone is not working right now. Test. Is it working? Wait, let me check real quick. I don't want to work without my microphone here. Is it working? Already live. I think it's working. Okay, it's still working. I'm sorry for shaking you guys out here. But we are already live for over almost 2 hours here. So really amazing that you guys are still watching here. And I'm really enjoying being live with you guys. So if you have any questions here, make sure to ask them in the comment section here. Because we will discuss all your questions. If you have any questions on altcoins here or on Bitcoin, also fundamental questions here on Bitcoin, make sure to ask them. Nice Uni bounce. Did Uniswap bounce? Let me see. Uniswap, where it is. Here it is. Oh, Uniswap maybe bounced off of this upward sloping support line here. Yeah, that's probably a thing you mentioned. So that's a really nice bounce. Maybe a good opportunity to bought into Uniswap here. So yeah, Uniswap could have been a good buy here, and it's probably also if you look to the bigger time frame here. I don't want to look at that big. It's maybe it was farming when we broke the previous all-time high. It was showing a good buying opportunity here. I want to make this green, yellow. I mean, I want to make this yellow. So when we broke the previous all-time high here, it was really interesting. You could have bought into Uniswap here when we saw this retest, and it was only 5 days ago. 4 days ago. It was only 5 days ago. I mean, I said it correctly. So we bounced off the previous all-time high, and then we gone sky high here. And this is maybe looking like a cup and handle here. So the price target is actually maybe we already met it. We already met it. By far we met it. So the price target was around $12 here, and we're already at $13.5. Can you look at the dollar and see where it's going to stop? Yeah, Uniswap is really, really strong here. Uniswap is showing a lot of strength here. But it's maybe a little bit overbought right now, but still a good asset. I think we're gonna see a clear bounce at the 88.25 level here of the dollar. I mean, a short-term bounce maybe. But if we can't get a bounce from here, we're just going lower. We're just probably going to see some more momentum here, going maybe to these levels here. So really want to see a bounce. Actually, for the Bitcoin price, I don't want to see a bounce, of course, but I'm not so selfish, of course. I want to see everyone, not losing their jobs and so. But of course, we can probably see a big bounce here from the 88.25 level here. Bitcoin could start trading in the 20s for a while. Yeah, it is likely. Maybe it is really good for Bitcoin to consolidate a little bit above the 20k level here to maybe create some support levels in the future. The dollar is pumping and it's getting sold right now. Let me see. Oh. 1 second. Screwed one thing up here. Okay, yeah, it's working. So let's see. It is pumping right now. If you look at 5 minutes, it was pumping around what it is 0.7% in the last 7 hours. So it was pumping a lot for the last hours. And if you look to the 30 minutes, we just recently had a big pump here. So maybe we got a 0.32% pump here. So this is also indicating why Bitcoin is going lower right now. And Bitcoin is getting bought back. So it is meaning that there is getting more money into the market, even though the dollar price is surging. So maybe this is indicating a really bullish thing here. And also, if you look to the 30-minute time frame, we are a little bit overbought here. Look at this. When we touch this one here, we went immediately higher. And right now we are oversold here. I said overbought, I mean oversold. We are really oversold here right now. So there's a possibility to open a trade here. There is a good possibility to open a trade here. Of course, we want to see some really more significance to open a trade here. And right now we have just opened a new 1 hourly candle here. New 1 hourly candle. Interesting what it will show us here. And we opened it and we went immediately lower here. So that's interesting. Interesting. Is this a W pump? Maybe. Maybe we are forming this this W here. And then we will see something like this here. And if we can break the neckline, if it shapes like this, and if we can break the neckline here, we're also meeting this downwards resistance line here. Sorry if the chart is a little bit chaotic for you. But we are also meeting this downwards resistance line here. And if we can also break that one, it's just showing us that Bitcoin is likely to go much, much higher here. But of course, if this W is shaping here, it will show some really good momentum for Bitcoin in the coming days. And it's turning green once again, the 1 hourly candle here. And that's nice to see here for Bitcoin. And I'm actually thinking about opening a trade. it's because the RSI is showing some weakness here. I mean some strengths here. And let's see what the market cipher is right now telling us, because that's a leading indicator that I really like to use here. Oh, Freddy, you just deleted your message. So let's see. Dollar behavior shows Biden is close to signing stimulus. Your thoughts? Yeah, that's maybe actually a good point, because the dollar is showing some more strength here because he's about to show the stimulus checks here. But of course, when the stimulus checks are coming, I think it's just more bearish for the dollar, because there are coming more and more dollars available for everyone. If you give everyone 10 grand, it's just more likely that we're going to see a downwards momentum shape here in the dollar index here. Michael Saylor in the red here. CNBC is going to have some more fun with him. Yeah, I think I really want to see want to have CNBC saying that the Bitcoin price is going to dump here, because then we are going to pump. CNBC is just not all too nice here. And actually, I opened my trade here. I just opened a trade here, live trade. So let's see. Let me see here. As you can see, we met our support and we're getting a bounce right now. And I want to show it for you guys. 1 second. I actually want to have my percentage straight in a clear view here in the channel here. So I will try and do that for you guys. It isn't working all too nice right now. So I'm right now 15% in profit, so that's nice. I opened this bounce trade here. How can we do this? Okay, I probably can't do it right now, because otherwise it will show you some privacy stuff, and I can't do that in the stream here right away. But I will keep you guys updated about my trades. Bitcoin is getting a clear bounce here right now, so that's nice. And the 4-hourly, we still want to have the 4-hourly close, of course, because the 4-hourly close hasn't closed below this, and that's still a bullish sign. And we are getting bought back up here. Biden was saying he wants to promote Made in America. Yeah, that's actually a good thing here. If he wants to promote that, because of course America is really leading in the long. Yeah, I went long here, John. But of course, I went long. I'm right now in the profits, and I'm already set my stop loss here to my entry here, because I want to trade with 0 risk here. And I don't think I opened my long here at this point here. And it's on the Ethereum chart also already significant support. And it's right here, but maybe it can be a short-term bounce here. So I would, it's really scary to trade it right here. But looking at the Bitcoin price action here, it's showing a good longing position. So yeah, I'm in the long here, but of course you have to be careful, because it can still reverse to the downside here. And I have a tight stop loss here, and I will keep you updated. My stop loss is right now at $1,214. So yeah, just to update you. So it's interesting if we can maybe write this to maybe newer highs here. A video on Bybit, please. Yes, I will make this video as soon as possible. I will make this video as soon as possible to help you guys out. And then after that, I will do some more live streaming, of course, to help you guys also with the trades here. I just sold Bitcoin and you longed. Yeah, that's just unfortunate for you. Actually, I would never. I'm not recommending selling Bitcoin at all. But of course, that's not financial advice. It's just my own opinion here. Because I have a really good long vision here on Bitcoin. I'm here for the long term, and I'm day trading here to accumulate even more Bitcoins. So right now we got 36 likes. That's amazing, amazing to see. And it's really interesting with the price action, of course, yeah. But we are still in the sell signal on the 1 hourly. So of course, I want to see the indicating telling me that the indicator, if the indicator will tell me that we will have to go long once again, it's showing just more strength for my position here. And yeah, I will try and bring out a Bybit tutorial as soon as possible, of course. These me, I don't know how I pronounce your name, and also your name Edita. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna even try and announce it because pronounce it. I'm not all too good with these. I sold all my bitcoins. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can we close half position on Bybit? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and I will also help everyone with that in the tutorial if I will make one. So you can close a half position, or you can close 1/3 or 1/4. You can close as much percent as you want. You can even close 10%. So you can play risk free and also with the stop loss if you can set a good stop loss here. You can only put in a stop loss if you day trade it, Tim. You can also set in a stop loss and a take profit. So if you meet your target, you can take profit, and you can choose to do it with 25% or 50% or 100% of your position. That's of course your own decision when you day trade, and of course a lot of things that are important if you day trade. You really don't want to trade with emotions, and you have to make a lot of mistakes to become a good day trader. I hope your trade works out. My Bitcoin is like a bar of soap. The more I handle it, the less I have. So I don't trade anymore. Yeah, of course, trading is very, very, yeah, it's very risky, of course. And you really want to have a good risk management, because right now I'm opening it right here, of course. Let me see, long position, and right now I'm already looking to take some profits once we hit this bar here at the top side. So then I'm a 3% trade here, and I'm also not affording to lose even more than 1% here. I'm not affording to lose more than 1% because that's just my risk management. Never more than 1% here. And I will take 50% out of my trade here once we hit this one. And if we can break through here, I will write the trade even higher here to maybe the top of the channel here. And then I maybe have a potential 10% trade here. So it's really important that you have risk management here. And the price is once again pumping here, so that's nice. But it's still not getting a buy signal from the market side here. Rocket League. I've been making lots of mistakes. Lol, yeah. I used to make a lot of mistakes too, but making these mistakes are making you a better person, making you a better trader. Because first, when I first started trading 4 or 5 years ago, I was trading with all my emotions. I saw the price dropping and I was longing. I was not even looking to the charts by then. So I made a lot of mistakes, but it made me the person that I am right now. So if you really want to get maybe better at trading, you can maybe try to analyze the chart yourself, and maybe maybe trade on the testnet. So you trade with fake money, so you can learn how you make mistakes. But of course, when you do it with real money, you get more emotional attached to it. So you really have to be careful with that, because a lot of people are suffering from that, of course. Tim Klinkenberg. I'm already planning to make a Bybit tutorial. That's for day trading, of course. I mean, like, got a Telegram channel. I'm planning to make one. I'm actually making a Discord channel right now for the group here, and I will when it's finished, when the group is ready, of course, I will will open it for you guys, and I will invite you all. And we can also make a Telegram group, of course. And Twitter, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that you don't have Twitter. But I just 2 days ago, we made this Twitter channel, and this tweet went viral. So that's why we gained a lot of followers here. And also with a shout out from Crypto Zombie and BitBoy, they helped us a lot. So that's really nice that they helped us grow a Twitter channel here. And we are seeing a clear bounce here. And only the thing that is a little bit skeptical here is that the volume isn't all too much. Even though we are still 18 minutes in this 30-minute candle, the volume can be way more for this bounce. But here we also had low volume on these upwards bounces. So it's indicating that there are no sellers. That's that we just got rid of the sellers and that we are now only having buyers. If you look to this chart, you can see the open interest. Yeah, there are just still a lot of sellers here, but this is from 10 minutes ago. There are more sellers than buyers, but probably the sellers are maybe exhausted right now. 1,000 subs. Yeah, let's see. We just broke through the resistance of 200 subscribers, so maybe we can double it very quickly. Maybe I have to make some technical analysis here on the channel. Oh, and we now got 209, so that's a little bit unfortunate here. Well deserved. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, getting burnt in trading is just normal here. Yeah, it's normal. Normal. Of course, you not always make perfect trades. Sometimes you lose one, but the risk management is just the important factor here. So right now we are getting a bounce here. Maybe if we look to the 5-minute, we can see some significance. On the 5-minute, we got a buy signal here, and it was around here. So that was 15 minutes ago. Got a buy signal there. So let's see how long we can ride that one. And maybe if we can get a divergence here, it should be nice. And maybe right now we are also creating a bullish divergence here on the Ethereum. If we look to the 1 hourly. The 4 hourly. Let's see. The 4 hourly, we're still in a sell signal here. And yeah, this isn't a clear bullish divergence anymore, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, let's see if we can hold this support line here and maybe break through with the Ethereum chart once again a little bit higher. And we also broke through this this resistance of the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. But right now we are looking to maybe break this upward sloping resistance here. That's a little bit higher here. From here on, it's approximately 1.6% against the Bitcoin price. I'm not making a trading signal group yet, but maybe if there's enough interest, maybe in the Discord channel I will make a free trading signal group here for everyone. But that's just for the future. We're just focusing on YouTube right now. And of course, I'm liking to do some live training here on the live stream, and maybe to get some more interaction with you guys to help you guys out here. And it's nice that we are getting a volume bounce here. But unfortunately, I have to go in around 5 or 10 minutes, so I'm about to wrap up the stream here. But if you have any questions left, make sure to ask them in the comment section. Because unfortunately, I have to go out for a dinner. So yeah, make sure to if you have any questions here, make sure to drop them in the question in the comments. I mean, so right now we are getting some rejection here. We're going lower once again. I'm still in my trade. Only I'm really close to my stop loss here. So let's see if we can still ride this trade here. And if we get a clear bounce here, it's looking like a W shape here. So it's probably maybe can have some more watch momentum. And also in the 1 hourly, we are really oversold here. And you know, when we are oversold, then you have to long. Let's see. Market cipher, yeah, it was the bullish divergence. Still in a buy signal now. Not a clear bounce here yet. It's just showing small bounce here and getting a rejection right now. When you draw a line on type chart, you include wicks or only touches of candles line on the chart. It depends. It depends. If you look to things like all-time highs, you use the wicks because that's the most significant top. That's the real top. And I actually like to use the wicks, the tops here. I mean the full body, the full chart here, the full candles, and it depends really on how the pattern plays out in the previous situation. But here I like to draw this one from the wicks here, and we get some significance. We sometimes wick above it, sometimes we touch with the wick, but I usually like to do it with the full charts, but the full candles, I mean. But it's usually it's way different in each situation, and I really like to use horizontal charts because these can give you some really good indicators where we will find support and where we will find some resistance. And it is working really good for my strategy because my strategy is mainly on the horizontal charts. I really like to use horizontal charts. It's really nice to trade them. What do you look at if you? What do you look at to tell if we are oversold? I really look at the RSI, and right now on the 1 hourly we are in oversold territory because we are below this 30 this 30 level here. And of course, you have on each different time frame you see something different. And this is on the 4 hourly. Right now we are in a downward trend because we are below the 50 rate here. But if I look to the 1 hour, we are below the 30 level here, and that's indicating that we are oversold. And always when we are oversold, we're getting a bounce back real quickly. And always when we are overbought, like here we were overbought, this section, we get a dump here. And here you see just a bearish divergence also forming. So that was a good trade also if you traded that. But it's really easy because here you were overbought, and then you know you're gonna see some more downwards action here. And here you see we are overbought once again, and then you see some more downwards action. And now you see we're oversold, and then you're gonna probably see some more upwards momentum. Oh, and I think, oh no, this chart is here. So yeah, that's what I look at. I think you're exhausted, brother. It's time to stop. Yeah, we're already live for 2.5 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I have to go in a dinner in about 1.5 hours. So I have to make myself ready. And yeah, interesting what the chart will do. And maybe I can upload a video tonight for the Bybit tutorial still. But yeah, thank you for watching the stream. And yeah, thanks for all the support. Make sure to consider a subscription to the channel here. And I will see you in the next live stream or in the next video, guys. So see you later.